that he walks around thinking that I'm better than Eminem. I think he does.
But like I said, I'm not too familiar with him. He came from, you said, the Midwest?
Yeah, he's like a Midwest dude.
The only other rapper that I know from the Midwest that can't touch Machine Gun Kelly is Tech Nine.
Oh, Tech Nine.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the only one. And he has, because Tech Nine created his own style, that chopper style.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even compare it. So
he also
probably.
did a lot of horror rap. There's a great song he does called, I think he's.
That's right, this horrorcore too, that's right.
Yeah, he did the horror rap and like all that.
Are you troubled by strange thoughts in the middle of the night? Do you experience feelings of dread throughout your daily life? Have you or any member of your family seen things that you couldn't explain? If their answer is yes, then don't waste another minute. Go to onlinetherapy.com and speak to the professionals. Onlinetherapy.com. Their courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve your mental health issues. We're ready to believe you. OnlineTherapy.com is tailor-made to you. You take a brief questionnaire and it asks you questions like, what are you suffering from? And then gives you an entire list of options. They even do couples therapy, and you also choose how you do therapy. Whether on the phone, video calls, texting, you make it convenient for you. Much like your favorite blanket, it's comforting to know that OnlineTherapy.com is always there for you with on-demand 24-hour unlimited texting. So, you get matched with a therapist that specializes in how to help your specific issues. An online journal to write down all of your thoughts and progress, and now they also just released a yoga benefit as part of their therapy. Click the link below and get 20% off your first month on therapy, okay? That's the link below, onlinetherapy.com. Check it out. Make yourself a little bit better in the brain.
1,000 hours free of AOL online in the mail. Like, one day you woke up and you're like, oh, the internet is all over the TV. It was all over the news. It was like, and I'm like, people understand, like, my whole world changed in, like, a couple hours.
Right,
like,
no, yeah.
After that shit, man. But no, I still have, yeah, of course. That's what we inherited from that's what millennials have over everybody else. We got a lot of false information growing up that we were told was true.
Right, yeah, because, we were raised by that.
Work hard.
We were raised by that generation. We were raised on that. When I was your age, my dad always happens with the, by the time I was your age, well, now I'm fucking 40, but like when I was your age, I had but granted, that was a different time. I'm like, then don't tell me about this when I was your age.
It has no precedent for me now.
You know, he for the longest time, like when I was like going to college, he was like, oh, I paid for it with my summer job.
I fucking hate when I
like,
hear
how
that.
much was your fucking, what was your minimum wage and your fucking mortgage and stuff? You know, like, I don't want to hear this shit.
So it's true though. And so it's just like, yeah, I had a side job and that's how I paid for school. And now I'm a doctor. And it's just like,
look, I'm content with just being a minimum payment renter guy, dude, until something happens. Dude, like I'm at the I've accepted it.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just like, I live in my parents' basement. What the fuck? Who cares? Because like I like pay for other stuff. Like I pay for the cable in the house and all the streaming services, which my mother gobbles up like a fucking Pac-Man gobbles up balls. I pay for all that stuff. I pay for the internet and all that stuff. I just live in the basement. Like it's just.
Honestly, when my ex left and I was by myself, my dad offered me to like come back to live with him for a couple months to save some money. I didn't even consider it. Yeah. I'm like, that's the because then I'll never come back. I'll never leave again. Like I got to learn right here, right now. So it was tough. Financially, it's still a little tough, but like
I worked it. Not really.
But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Like I'm slowly working it out. It was a long haul, but. I'm slowly starting to figure it out, you know, living within my means and all that bullshit. But
yeah, I mean, it's an entire thing, you know. It's just, I get it. But hey, Chris, are we recording? Yep. Oh, we are. Yeah. Ugh.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ! You just heard about how sad our lives are.
Oh no.
That didn't sound like a comedy podcast. That sounded like
a tragedy
that
podcast.
Sounds like me. That sounds like me and James are just like, hello, I'm Joe, and it's been 30 days without a drink. My life is not great, but
it's been 30 seconds without a sip.
30 seconds. By the way, thanks for the fucking.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's good to have you on. All right, everybody. This is Millennial Stoner, and please welcome back, fake audience, the very funny James Raniolo.
What's up, man?
I gotta get a fucking. One of these days, I'm gonna get an audience applause. Just to have in the room. Just for you guys. It's all about the guest. I try to make it about the guest. I want to bolster the guest a little bit.
It'd be funny if it wasn't like a full audience applause. It was just a recording of two people going.
Depending on how I feel.
Like two people, like with a weird echo. Like
I don't want to give you a big ego, but I want you to. That's a smattering of applause.
Just a little sprinkled.
We got to take care of some business at the top. We'll do plugs. I promise, Chris, we do plugs at the top. So you got plugs there?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at JimmyTheGeek017, at Wasted Talent Comedy. I produce shows. I book shows monthly at Alibi Lounge in Farmingdale. I have one this coming Sunday, the 30th. $10. It's called Wasted Talent Agency 5, and it's a lot of like my friends and like the local open mic guys that really put a lot of the work in. I give them a chance to like showcase their stuff. They got about 10, 12 minutes each. And yeah, we got something going every Sunday through the summer. Taking a little bit of time off, but you know, come find me on those Instagrams, and we'll let you know when the next show is.
Those Instagrams.
On those grams.
Just do your @ one more time for Instagram and everything.
At Jimmy the Geek 017 and at Wasted Talent Comedy.
Check them out, man. I have got another Sticks and Stones show on August 15th. The headliner is Liz Miele. Mealy. Maria Shihada is going to be her feature. I'm going to host the show. That's August 15th. And then September 15th, I'm going to be with good old Uncle Terry, with Terry McNeely and friends, in the Giggle Room over at Governor's. Doors are at 7, showtime at 8 p.m., okay? I'm having whiskey right now. It's 7 o'clock. It's like 8:30 at night. We usually do this during the day, but we're doing this at night right now, so we're imbibing a little bit. I appreciate you. This is going to be fun, man. All right, let's talk about how Machine Gun Kelly sucks. God damn it. Even when he comes off, I get mad.
He's got tits now? When did he get tits?
All right, so this is so Machine Gun Kelly, he's in like 2 punch videos in like 2 weeks. All right, so this one that we're about to show right here, there's apparently a fan showed up to his show with a sign that, listen, I have nothing, like, he looks ridiculous. I can't, what happened to him? Do you remember when he was a rapper?
He went up against Eminem, and that's what happens.
Do you think that's what it is? Everybody keeps denying this. This is what I said. Everybody's like, no, he kind of won that. And I'm like, how did he kind of win that?
He did not.
Am I being an old head? No. Am I out of touch, James?
No, it's not that. It's one of those things where I get the move.
Okay.
Because if you want the publicity, you're going to go up against Eminem, because you know you fire with a pea shooter, he's coming back with a cannon.
Yeah, it'll also get you.
And that's what it is. Every beef that Eminem has ever had, he waited, and it's on a track somewhere. You know, like even one time. Billie Eilish said something about how when she was a kid, Eminem just scared her. Like she was just scared of Eminem.
I remember hearing that.
And he's got some track about how he's like the boogeyman and he scared Billie Eilish or something. You know what I'm saying? But just not in like a bad thing. Like they're cool, but like he just like that's career suicide. But I think he thought it would be like a passing of the torch kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then that was it. Like now he's just this guy now. Now he's
was that his mentality? Did he think? Because like. I mean, I guess there's part of the mentality is to be like, and I'm not like deep in especially current rap game. I don't know a lot about it, but I do listen to a lot of Eminem, and I can say that like I feel like it's like I'm gonna take a swing at him.
And he probably, based on just his look in general, he's probably always gets the comparison.
But he didn't look like this.
No. I'm saying no. When he was doing when he did the Rap Devil, when he had the shovel and the thing, so he probably his whole rap career got the Eminem comparison over and over and over and over again. Like I'm sure every white rapper's ever gotten.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
But he decides like I don't know. Maybe he thinks that he's. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
look at that.
Maybe he thinks.
I went to high school with a guy that looked just like that, man. Like,
I really don't think he thinks he's anywhere close to him. You know, like he's like.
So before I watch this video, I gotta dissect this because it's quizzical to me because. He came and he was like he came in that wave of like Midwest rappers, right?
Right, yeah.
He came in, he was a white kid from the Midwest, and like he wasn't amazing, but I remember the only thing I remember about him was that he was at like a bunch of WrestleManias. He did like a couple performances at WrestleMania.
Oh, like just like music performances?
Yeah, not like wrestling. He would go out and do like a song at like WrestleMania and everything. And that was my only real. I thought his name was cool because I was like, I get it, cool name. But he was just like, to me, he was just like a wigger. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he was like the modern day, like not back when wiggers were like violent guys, I guess.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because I knew dudes that were like wiggers, and they were like mean. Like,
but even the style, like his style, say what you want. This is a
corny dude.
His dress style though is different. Well, even Eminem in like the early 2000s, he's rocking like do-rags and shit. Like he doesn't need to, you know. Like that's more like I think he was more like that. But like I don't know, he had his own unique style. But like I don't know why you just. Like Eminem. I'm sorry. Like Eminem said in Kill Shot.
I just love how you just looked at him. You're like,
no, because I'm an Eminem fan since I'm like 13 years old.
Yeah,
like I'm a huge fan. It's like he said in Kill Shot. He's like, how are you gonna name yourself after a gun and have a damn man bun?
Yeah,
you know he destroys him in that thing. Like he destroys him.
Yeah,
he's like, are you done? Before he even starts rapping, he's like, are you done?
Yeah, and that's my point. And then like I remember being like, and they're because he's signed to P. Diddy's label, I think. Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
And then like out of nowhere, they're like, I'm gonna release a pop punk album, and he didn't say punk. He goes, I'm releasing a pop punk album. I'm releasing like Good Charlotte-esque music. And he did that, and then I was like, maybe he does it for one album. Then he does like two. And I'm just like, okay, so now he's just this guy. Like, and my whole thing is that he got bitch slapped so hard that he decided to leave the genre
altogether. And now he's got tits and wears pink. I don't understand. He's a
exactly.
I don't
because even I'm like pop punk because like I admit I listened to a little bit of Good Charlotte back in the day.
Of course.
You know, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. We've all been there. But they didn't look like this.
No, not at all. I remember during the whole Colin Kaepernick controversy, there was a thing like, when I was your age, you stood up for the anthem, and it was Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
It was like
and you threw your damn hands up.
Exactly, you threw your damn hands up.
It's another loser anthem. Whoa. Anyway. But yeah, go back to but see
let's watch this guy get slapped.
No. So this is a fan.
Oh.
So go ahead, play the video, Chris.
Hit me. Tap that ass. Okay, hold on.
Daddy, chill.
Oh, he punched him.
Oh, did he though?
Oh, he punched him like a bitch.
Did he though?
God damn it. It's like this Adam Levine, like he looks like such a cunt.
He really does.
I can't. And then he hit him. He even hit him. He hit him like a little bitch too. He didn't like people used to go to Sex Pistols shows just to see, just so Sid Vicious would cut his own wrists and bleed on them.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what punk rock was. And and it's turned into, he's just punching. Like, I don't get it. Like, and I understand people are into what they're into, and not everybody's going to like it. But this is not.
No, fucking.
They called him the Crown Prince of punk rock.
Oh, stop this.
They did. That's what P. Diddy called him.
Well, he was probably still fresh off that get him to the Greek shit. That was probably his
That's my favorite version of P. Diddy.
He's like, I brushed my teeth to that shit.
I like to believe that's how P. Diddy actually is.
I would hope so. I
like to believe
he was.
Yeah, and he's just been, and listen, there's a long history of people this is the first video I've seen of he punching someone but everything else is just him. People want to hit this guy.
Right.
Didn't McGregor take a swing at him not too long ago?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's...
Look up that big picture of Conor McGregor. Didn't Conor McGregor... Let's watch Machine Gun Kelly get hit. That's what we're doing today. I'm Millennial Stoner.
We're done.
I'm just going to watch... Put in Machine Gun Kelly, Conor McGregor. But... honestly, let me ask you a question. If you were drunk, if you were in the entertainment end of that, and you were drunk at a party, right, and you're in good state, and not sneaked in there, you're part of the scene.
Right.
You got a couple drinks in you, and you see that fuck come in.
Right.
And you're like, I bet you, and you're in a position. Would you think I bet you I could take a swing at this fucking kid? Do you
I feel I'd have to know him.
You'd have to know him?
No, I feel like if I feel, or he'd have to at least know who I was. I couldn't be a stranger.
You couldn't be I'm just going to, some weird producer for an indie film.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking at it from a comics perspective, because I love almost...
This is your break. You get signed by an agency, right? And they're like, guess what, man? You're going to the so-and-so premiere.
Right.
And you're going, Machine Gun Kelly's right there. And you're
I don't think
six bourbons deep.
Oof. I don't know that.
And everybody likes you.
Right.
You've met everybody. I'm setting the scene for you right now. This is the scene I'm setting for you. This is midway through. You've met somebody. Clint Eastwood's I think he's a nice kid. Everybody likes you, and you see Machine Gun Kelly, and everybody's like, he's kind of a twat.
And if I feel the same way, if I go this fucking guy, and if someone got in my ears, you can punch him in the face.
Yeah, all of a sudden Chris Tucker comes up to you. It's hey man. Ain't nobody like this guy. I'm going to hell for that. Yes, so all of a sudden, Russell Crowe, who you've been drinking with all night.
Oh yeah, if Maximus has my back, I'm in. Exactly.
Hey man, I think
you should fight that cunt.
You should go fight that cunt right now. Right now. I'll put you in Gladiator 2.
That shouldn't be a thing.
But he does, because you would say, if somebody said, I have your back, you would probably go do it because you'd be like, yeah, I kind of feel like punching Machine Gun Kelly.
And you'd probably be some weird hero. You'd be held to some weird hero for a little bit. The guy that...
Honestly, I think it would do more good for you than bad. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it would hardly be career suicide.
Right? That's what I'm saying. If you hit... all the things that you could do to ruin your fucking career if you were even if you were just like, I've just got in, I've been signed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this is like, I'm new to everybody, but like, if you punched him, they'd be like, Hero Comic punches Machine Gun
punches Hero Comic.
No longer unknown. He is now known to the world. But let's watch. I believe he gets to an altercation with McGregor. Play this video there, Chris. This is like 4 minutes. Can we like fast forward to like, let's see if it plays in the beginning. Oh, is it multiple angles? Just play it. Let's see how it goes. We can always skip through. I hear cursing. Oh shit. Wait, what the fuck was that? Is there a different angle of this? Fast forward, see if there's a different angle. Oh shit. Oh, that's Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah. Everybody wants to hit this guy. Oh, Megan Fox put herself in front of him. God, you're still so hot. Look at his stupid fucking tuxedo. Fast forward, see if there's a different angle of this, Chris. No.
Wait, that was McGregor in the pink? I thought that was Machine Gun Kelly in the pink. Wait a minute.
Look at him walk in, too.
Wait a minute. If you would have given me, I would have. Wow, I would have gone to my head. I would have said that was Machine Gun Kelly in the pink suit.
It was Machine. He was wearing just as pink. Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I was just like, that's probably why he punched him.
No, it's the same angle.
Dude, see if there's a different angle of this, because you're right. I thought because because he's in this. Go forward a little bit just to see the suit that Machine Gun Kelly's wearing.
Yeah. Then I said, yeah, it's a little
he's
silkier.
He's also in a pink suit.
Yeah, it's a little silkier.
Oh man,
yeah, way more feminine.
Look how many people it takes. Like, if I'm Conor McGregor, I'm definitely thinking I can hit this kid.
Especially if I'm Conor McGregor and he's wearing my outfit.
Is that why you went over to hit him? Oi, look at this skinny cunt. Dude, Machine Gun Kelly has a look on his face like he's constantly surprised. Like he doesn't understand why people want to fuck with him all the time. Oh!
Damn, son.
Wait, see? All right, so he fucking... I've never seen this before. I've just heard about this. Dude. That guy's crazy. But, dude, you do that because you're like, I'm a UFC fighter.
Right.
I can... That's a moment where that man went, I can kick your ass. And I think I'm going to right now. Yeah, so he threw the water at him. Oh, my God. He didn't even rush him. This looks like he rushed him. He just threw water at him, and I guess he started to melt. I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't give into that alpha male bullshit, but like this is different. Don't be a pussy. Like, this is an instance where you could have, because he could have at least like tried to do something,
right,
and somebody would have stopped it.
Right.
You could have made the appearance. Like, if you're gonna be the crown prince of punk rock, are you gonna fucking
gotta do some punk rock shit?
You gotta do some punk rock shit.
Like go up against Conor McGregor for a second or two.
It doesn't matter if you get your ass kicked.
You went up against Conor McGregor, like you got balls. Like
that's what I mean. Like, the people. Dude, oh man, I would love it if like I want like Henry Rollins just to like walk up and kick him in the nuts, like out of nowhere. I want Glenn Danzig to piss in his mouth. Okay? I want Jelly from the Dead Kennedys to take a shit on his wife, and I want him to wake up while he's shitting and he just starts saying Nazi punch, fuck off.
I've been to so many like underground rap shows my entire life.
Yeah.
And there's this one time I'll never forget. I was at a show. Somewhere in the city, and the stage was like over here, and there was like 3 little steps, and the venue rule was you can sit on the bottom 2 steps, but you cannot stand on the steps. You can't go. They just had these very specific rules for the steps. Just don't go on the steps. Don't whatever. So there was this dude who I happen to know, because I happen to know of all the people, someone that I ran into online who I knew from the neighborhood, right? And
I love the way you set up this story. Listen, I knew him. I didn't know him, but
an acquaintance. It was like, it was just happened to be the guy I knew.
That's
and
Bobby. He's from
he
the
was
neighborhood.
hammered, and he kept walking up the stairs like he wanted to join the show. We kept grabbing him and putting him down before we got in trouble. Doing this over and over again. We all looked the other way for a minute. He's on the stage now, and he's drunk, and he's like, "What? This is amazing!" And R.A. the Rugged Man, whose hat I'm wearing.
Yeah, I love R.A.
fucking SWAT kicks this kid right in the chest, sends him flying into the crowd. Everyone catches him, and then he stops the show, and he's like, "Hey, it's the responsibility of the venue to keep assholes off the stage, because us rappers have a bad enough reputation because we don't want to be fucking killing motherfuckers up here." It was
That's
so
what I'm
amazing.
talking
But that dude deserved it.
Yeah.
You know, it was picturesque. He got just door kicked right in the solar plexus and just sailed off the fucking stage.
But if that was Machine Gun Kelly, they would have that guy would have assaulted Machine Gun Kelly and twisted his head off like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Or his people would have gotten before he got close. R.A. the Rugged Man walked right up to him and fucking rocked him.
I just don't get it.
I'm
like, he's not. It's not. And listen, again, I'm not like alpha male tough, but if you're, like I said, if you're gonna be that guy, you gotta be that guy.
Right.
Especially, Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead said this. He was like, if you're gonna be a rock star, be a fucking rock star.
Right.
You know, people don't pay money to go see their neighbor up on stage. They go to see a being from another planet.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know,
Wow,
and just because you put gel in your hair and like you know, like Gigi Allen would just shit into his hands and throw into it. Like, I'm not saying he has to do that. I'm just saying like. You better be a spectacle. You're not a spectacle.
You know, mindless self-indulgence?
Yeah.
Jimmy Urine would just piss on the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
How do you think he got his name? Jimmy
There's
Urine.
videos of it.
He just would piss on the crowd.
Yeah.
And he'd like make out with people.
He did it at Warped
You know what I'm
Tour.
saying? Like I've seen him at the Crazy Donk. I've seen that. Those are one of those groups
the Crazy Donkey.
Those are one of those groups that like I keep forgetting that I've seen them so many times. They'd be Facebook memories. I'm like, holy shit, that was at that place that used to be a church.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was. Like
they were
I've
always
seen
around
them,
and you would be like, it just turned into a thing.
Yeah,
He's like, you want to go
I've
see
seen them like Terminal 5 and all these
Madball, I've
crazy
seen a bunch
places.
or something like that. And I'm like, you just go, like, you want to see so-and-so this weekend? Yeah. You just say yes because you know you're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
It gets to a point where you don't even watch the show. You just go and, like, you just go and commiserate with all the other people and drink and get fucked up and then listen to the last 3 songs.
See him at Terminal 5 was the best because it's got, like, those 3 layers.
Yeah, I love Terminal
I'm just
5.
up on the 3rd layer because I've seen it 100 times. Like, the fan, I'm just there to just watch.
Right
I'm just watching the whole fucking thing. Like, it's fucking, yeah, but this guy pisses on people. Like, it's like, what the fuck you doing, man?
Like, the first...
Where's your machine gun?
Yeah.
Kelly. Like,
where's your machine gun, Kelly? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's even David Bowie was up to like casually doing cocaine in front of everybody.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
This guy's just...
He was literally doing Ziggy's Stardust on stage.
I think he was just like... He realized that like he wanted to be like his heroes, and then once he realized what it takes, like I can't do that. He's like a bit of a pussy.
Yeah, you know, I feel like he fell in. He gets to fuck Megan Fox, which I don't like. I'm not sad about it because they seem like a really annoying hot couple.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't.
You ever seen the pictures of them? Like when he's like dressed up as a priest and she's like a nun.
Yeah, I have seen it.
It just makes me mad.
It's getting weird in there.
Not mad that I can't have that. Mad that exists.
Right.
It's not even Halloween when they did that. They did it on like
no reason.
They did it on like a fucking November Wednesday. Like
shit.
You know, it's just when people do. I hate that when they do like when hot couples do like themed costumes. It just makes me fucking sick. Like,
stop this.
You know, like, oh my God, I'm Superman and Lois Lane, and I'm like, just fuck off. Like,
if there's one thing that we get complimented about, it's how great the podcast looks. I don't do any of that. Chris does. He's the guy you usually hear laughing in the background of most of the episodes. I'm sure you're wondering, why don't you have a microphone for him? We don't have a microphone for him because we can't afford it. But the least we can do is get you links to the gear that we do use, and it'll help support the channel. We do get a little bump from that, I think. I don't know how any of this works. I really don't even know how to read, like, the lines. Like, right now I'm doing a terrible job of it. Like, I could say anything right now. Like, I have 4 nipples, and it's fine. We're going to keep it in. But anyway, click the link below, and you get some of that cool gear that we use to make your podcast look just as good, maybe better than ours, all right?
Please, but there's more punchy punch videos for Machine Gun Kelly. So that was McGregor. But recently, he was at a fair. Bring up the fairgrounds video.
I like how you can just spot him in the crowd. He's
Dude, how can you not spot him?
That's just him. Like, it's just...
I missed... No,
it's the guy with the punchable face.
This is now, because it's like... And listen, I got nothing... I love Bupkiss. I have nothing wrong with Pete Davidson. That's what's hot now.
Right.
Tall, goofy, fucking stupid guy.
Yeah.
I was born in the wrong era. I was born in the wrong era. That was not what girls were into when I was a kid. You couldn't be fucking tall and doofy. But, like, now you can. Now you'll get Megan Fox if you're that guy. I dyed my hair just like this fucking freak.
I'm still waiting for the short, stocky guy to be a thing now. I'm waiting.
Keep on waiting.
I'll be waiting a long time. I'll be fucking dead. It'll be like the day after I die. All of a sudden, I'll be like, you know what's in now?
Professional wrestler build. Go. So this is at a fairground. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Yeah, look at Megan Fox gets shoved into a corner. Play it again, Chris. What the fuck is he wearing?
Look at that guy. That guy didn't give no fucks.
Yeah.
That guy was just like, oh, world star.
World star. Yo, what's up, Machine Gun Kelly? You look like a bitch.
That guy could rock him. That guy would have decked him. Look at that guy. He wasn't even like
that dude.
He wasn't even like particularly like buff, but you can tell you like the dude works out. He would have rocked him in the fucking
Dude, I'm
chin.
telling you, that guy was that question I asked you earlier. That dude was like, "Yo, is that Machine Gun Kelly cutting the line?" It is. Yo, fuck this dude. I'm gonna try to fuck with him. And you know he did the whole thing because he goes over to him, right? So he definitely did the thing. It's like, yo, I'm a huge fan, bro. Right, and as soon as he gets over, he just tries to smack him in the face. And then his giant black bodyguard tries to, but his wife or his on again, off again girlfriend gets swept away. Yeah, play this back. Look at her. He gets swallowed. What is that outfit that she's wearing? Yeah, pushes her into the corner. The white goat. World star! This guy's my favorite.
I know, this guy's the man. Look at him.
Listen, that's the dude that you can go, hey, yo, fuck off, man. But he says nothing. Looks at the ground. He's dressed in a golf shirt and what I think are acid wash corduroy jeans. Well, yeah, he's got jeans with paint splattered on him. Or that's the hue of the video. That's what I mean, man. Like that, you can't. If you're Machine Gun Kelly, you walk around with a target on your back. Unless that fucking fairground is filled with a bunch of 14-year-old tweens.
Right.
Like that, because that's his main audience. No real adult is listening to Machine Gun Kelly.
And what's funny is every other rapper, their entourage, you pull that, those security guards are gonna tune you the fuck up. That guy was probably like, I get it, just fuck off. You know what I'm saying? His security guard's like, his security guard's like, just, I get it.
Listen,
thank you.
I know.
He was like, thank you, just
I
come
know.
on. Make it look good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he was whispering to the guy, good job. Like,
What was that movie, 40-Year-Old Version, when Craig Robinson's outside? It's like, listen, I know, I'm only allowed to let 7.5 black people in.
Right?
I gotta hope a black midget walks up. It's like, he just pulls him aside and he's like, listen, this guy is a real twat. I understand. Just
no, you can see it right now.
Look at it, he goes, whoa,
he's
whoa,
about to go. He's about to go. All right, get out of here, get out of here.
He doesn't hit him or anything.
No, he doesn't. Like I said, if it
and
was,
he probably could have. He fucking took a swing at Machine Gun Kelly. Look at this, he takes a real swing at the guy. No, rewind it right in the beginning, Chris, because he takes like a real shot at
I
him.
like how we're just obsessed with this.
Because this is what it is. Machine Gun Kelly is one of those people where people see him and they want to take a fucking swing. That's the world that we live in now. Do you think people were walking around during the 1940s being like, yo, Humphrey Bogart's
exactly.
over there?
Hey, Craig G. Robinson.
No, Craig.
Not Craig. Did I say Craig G. Robinson?
Craig T. Robinson. That's what I mean, man.
No.
Nobody was like, man, that's Rock Hudson over there. I bet I can kick him in the nuts. People legitimately think, like, yeah, just rewind a little bit more, Chris. I'm sorry, I have such ADHD. I'm so sorry.
Machine Gun Kelly punches the kid. The kid doesn't punch him.
Maybe he, so he take the first, is he taking the first hit? Well, then fuck him then. Can't be doing that.
Sorry, it's going to bother me now because I just said
You got to look it up?
No. I said Craig Robinson.
Craig Nelson?
No.
Craig T. Nelson?
No, the guy that...
The guy from Coach?
No, the original, that original 1940s...
Oh, he does take a swing at him.
That original 1940s, actor. That
James
guy.
Cagney.
No, it was another guy.
This is... Was it a three, like Craig T, like, is it like that? Like a three-letter or three-syllable name?
Shit.
So Machine Gun Kelly takes a
look
swing
up
at this kid
Massey
first.
and see what happens.
Wait, just pause. We've got to figure this out. What movies?
G. Robinson.
Edward G. Robinson. I was close. It was name, initial, Robinson.
You
got Craig Robinson in my head.
Saying, man.
That's right.
Craig T. Nelson from Coach?
You know what? I swear, dude, look. I Googled Massey and Edward G. Robinson came up. All right?
I understand.
I had to know. All
So
right,
actually, I didn't know if you saw this, but Machine Gun Kelly takes a swing at this guy first.
Yeah, because he knows he can, because he's a fucking kid. He runs
Right.
away from Conor
Play it.
McGregor because he's a fucking pussy. He's like, yo, you scuffed my Nikes?
Yo, was he talking shit? Because now, see, this is what happened. After, like...
He was probably like, yo, remember me for your concert? You punched me in the face.
Because you know. Yeah, that's the guy. So that's what it is. Like, no, you guys don't understand. We're friends. This is what we do. I see him all the time.
It's a running joke. He's like a stalker.
He's actually his biggest fan. He just goes, you don't understand. I made a pact with him.
He shows up at the gas station or something like that randomly, like, yo, pussy, pow.
At a concert in Mexico, every time I see him, I just have to walk up to him and punch him in the face. That's how good I am to my fans. You don't see the people I send unicorns to because that's in the mail. But I got to punch this guy in public every time I see him. Because he likes it.
Love it.
But yeah, he takes a swing at him. But you know what? Here's the thing. If you're Machine Gun Kelly, like, not that I don't know if I'm giving him credit, but, man, you have to walk around. You know that everybody thinks that you're a bitch.
Again, I think now, yeah, but I really think, like, whatever mentality made him think that he can go up against Eminem, if he really thought that he was better than him, then I don't think he thinks people think that way of him.
No, because...
I think if it's one or the other,
I remember having a discussion. I was just, like, talking about it at, like, I was doing this movie, and it was between takes, and we were talking to some of the other actors, and this came up, and I was just like... And, like, they were younger, and, like, I legitimately, they were like, no, I think Machine Gun Kelly won that. And I looked at it, and I'm like, maybe he did win this, and I'm just being biased. But, like, the only thing I keep coming around back to is just, like, like, let's say... that, like, the Biggie and Tupac feud, right? Mm-hmm. Let's just say during that, one of them, let's say Tupac, like, won the feud. Like, he puts out the album, he finally puts Biggie to bed.
Right.
And then, do you think that the next day, Tupac would come out and be like, I'm only doing folk music now. I'm done with rap.
No, absolutely not.
No, he would make so much more,
exactly.
so many more rap albums after that. And, like, that's the whole thing where it's just weird for me to be like, if Michael Jordan went out after he won his first championship and was like, I'm going to go play soccer now. Like, it makes no sense. Like, that's not what somebody who's really good at something would keep doing.
Right, they would just switch it up all of a sudden.
It's just he went out there and it's like, I'm going to do a tribute to Good Charlotte for the next 10 years. And I keep waiting for him to be like, he'll go back.
No.
Because originally I was like, he's doing this as a palate cleanse, right? Like, I'm going to make people forget about the fact that I got my ass handed to me real hard. Like, and people think that, like, it was only like a few years ago where he was still rocking do-rags and, you know, talking... He was on Guy Court. He was on. Do you remember Guy Court, MTV?
I think so. Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I don't know if I'm.
Yo, Chris, bring up MTV2, Guy Court, Machine Gun Kelly. We can't play this. No. So anyway, but he was on it, and I've always pointed this out to people.
Oh, that's Denell Rollins.
Yeah, exactly. I've always pointed this out to people of just like MTV's Guy Court had Machine Gun Kelly on it, and his whole thing was that he liked to show his friends. It would be like Guy Code stuff. But he likes to show his friends videos of him having sex.
Wow. Okay. You know what? That's the kind. He strikes me as that.
That's what I mean.
He strikes me as that.
That's what I mean. Like, like if you're gonna sit there, even like he did a thing. He did a documentary called Life in Pink, I think. And it's one of those ones that starts with like him being like, nobody thought I would ever be able to do this, but like here I am. And like the minute
starts the voiceover and then the music kicks in.
Find the documentary trailer. I don't give a fuck. You only have to play 30 seconds of it. He's just such a queef. And this is why I keep going back to it, because he openly walks around being like, I'm a queef, and that's just who I am, man.
I have a question. How much of this... Look at this.
I gotta hear this.
Yeah. Then I got a question for you.
All right, pause. That's all we need to see. That's all you need to see. Because it's all about, it's like, yeah, nobody saw me coming, #1 album. And I'm like, yes, because there's a lot of stupid children in the world, okay? It's not, it's somebody, that's why I do think when you're like, do you think that he walks around thinking that I'm better than Eminem? I think he does.
But like I said, I'm not too familiar with him. He came from, you said, the Midwest?
Yeah, he's like a Midwest dude.
The only other rapper that I know from the Midwest that can't touch Machine Gun Kelly is Tech Nine.
Oh, Tech Nine.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the only one. And he has, because Tech Nine created his own style, that chopper style.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even compare it. So
he also did a lot of horror rap. There's a great song he does call, I think he's...
That's right, there's horrorcore too, that's right.
Yeah, he did the horror rap and like all that shit. Like, he was coming out saying wild shit.
Yeah.
Good pull. We're going to play some Tech Nine later. But yeah, that's what I mean. He came from it, but that's what it was. Because when he was a regular rapper, he was fine. And he was like every music video was like him in the back of like a pickup truck.
Right.
A white T-shirt, hat like this.
Right. So it wouldn't even like. So he wasn't even on the same like. If you were into Tech Nine, you wouldn't even know who this guy is, and vice versa.
No, because at that point, Midwest rap, it's kind of there's a lot of dudes. That I know you just said, but there are, like, if you look into it, there's quite a few Midwest rappers that I don't know about, but I looked into it one time. There's quite a long list.
Yeah, this guy Mac Lethal.
Yeah.
Mac Lethal's from there.
You have to be into that scene.
Mac Lethal is, like, Tech Nine's an inspiration of his. It's a lot of these kind of guys, you know? So it's like, in that scene,
technically,
he's known, but
Eminem's a Midwest rapper. He's from Detroit.
Yeah, I'll give you that. So, again, like, probably just where he came up in his local whatever, he was probably a god.
Yeah.
And he probably thought, like we were talking before, about how some comics decide that they outgrew their scene.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to go somewhere, and then they come back a few weeks later. It probably was one of those things where
my favorite thing.
He had enough of a whatever where, I don't even know if he's musically talented. I don't know. I don't know if he can even play instruments. I don't know.
Music is not, like, especially nowadays, if you look at the music scene, like, it's not, like, the same as it was back in, like, the 70s. Like, you can get away with being garbage now.
Right,
Like, you can make, as long as you can dance to it, no one gives a shit if you're writing like John Lennon.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
And, like, the guys that do, the reason why I think certain artists stick around is because the guys that do, like, they constantly put out stuff that's at least, not thought-provoking, that's at least interesting to listen to. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Machine Gun Kelly gets punched a lot. Machine Gun Kelly gets punched a lot.
Obsessed over this guy for so long, like an unnecessary amount of time.
It's fine. It's just like how long
do you have?
What are we at, Chris? We did 45 minutes on him. Holy shit!
Do you have? I gotta ask you. The whole thing you mentioned before about how you were born in the wrong time. Is this why? Is this why? You look at him with
I'm just mad because
this weird jealousy. With this weird jealousy, you look at him like I could be a rock star comic. I could be Machine Gun Joe. I could be Tommy Gun Joe. Like,
oh man, I would be Joey the Machine Gun.
You should take off from comedy for like 2 weeks. Just come back with mad tats and be Shotgun Joe or just something like that. Or
oh my god, I should totally do that.
Winchester Winchell.
Oh fuck!
Oh hell yeah.
I have to do the Midwest rap thing though. I can't play guitar.
Just call yourself Joey Winchester.
I have to get neck tattoos. I get so many neck tattoos.
You get the masks, the comedy tragedy masks.
Yeah, I get the comedy tragedy. Remind me of where I came from. And then on the side, I just have all my cousins' names. Because, I don't have actual kids. Like, these are like my kids right here. You know what I mean?
You get the tattoos that fucking the Juggalo Joker had from, which one was that? Who was that? That awful Joker from Suicide Squad.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, you get the ha 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 ha.
Dude, I would, if I was in shape and my skin was pure white, I would dress like that in a minute. Because I know I'm getting Margot Robbie-like chicks. That's the problem. That's what it is. I think that's what it is. As soon as he started banging Megan Fox, he was just like, I get to dress like a cunt now. Like, I get to dress like a complete dildo.
Yeah, because it's like
let's be honest, that's one of I said it during Transformers 1, I'm like, it's one of the hottest chicks I've ever seen.
Right.
She still is. When you nab somebody like that, and that goes for guys or girls, when you get somebody like that, it changes your mentality. When you get someone who's Hollywood hot.
Right. Once you know you can do it, I don't think you need, he's got it already in his head, like, he's got that, again, you may be right, he's got that mentality of, I can do this, no one can fuck with me. What are you going to say? I bang Megan Fox.
Don't bang Megan Fox.
Exactly.
You bang Megan Fox every night.
Exactly.
Every night I lick her asshole. You get to lick Megan Fox asshole? Like, but you know what? That would shut a lot of people up, to be honest with you.
But you know that old expression, no matter how hot a girl is, there's a guy somewhere tired of banging her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's probably the same thing.
I think she may be tired of banging him.
Oh, 100%. Because she's, every once in a while, like, she wakes up in the middle of the night, and he's, like, asleep. He's, like, drooling in his sleep. His hair's all fucked up. She's like, this guy? Like she's really looking at his tattoos. Like, what is this?
But she just catches a glimpse of herself naked in the mirror, and she's like, I still got it. And she just looks over at this child, like, that's, like, sleeping in his fucking Cookie Monster pajamas, and she's just like...
Every once in a while, Kill Shot comes on her shuffle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what she does to piss him off. she puts it on the sodas around the house.
Your beard's weird. Like, whenever they get into a fight.
Yeah, that's what she says. She's like, whatever weird beard.
Whatever weird beard.
Man bun looking motherfucker. That was the only insult that he had. I just remember that. He was like, you said that I have a weird beard? That's cool. I'm going to decimate your life in 3 minutes.
I think the best line from that whole thing is like, I'd rather be 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you. Yeah.
I'm like,
what did he say? He says like he outsold. Yeah. I outsold people in your own town, and by the time I was your age,
Yeah.
When I was your age, I had enough money that I can burn it in front of you. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
It's funny,
to
but
me.
so true. I'd rather be 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you.
It's crazy to me that people still want to take a swing at Eminem.
I know. Like
Because, like, it's you. There are other. At the time, it was like a way to get recognition. It was.
Right. No, 100%.
It was a way that
you want to be the best. You got that old gunslinger thing. You gotta go up. You know, and
fight Ric Flair. You know what I mean?
And rap has that kind of. Rock doesn't. No other. Rarely does any other genre have that.
Yeah, there's feuds
have
in
those
rock,
kind of. I mean, but you don't.
But it's not going to bolster you. Like, if Vince Neil had boxed Axl Rose, I don't know if it would have done anything for their music sales.
Right, yeah, no, exactly. I mean? It wouldn't have worked, but...
is this the video of him rapping?
I think so, speaking of rappers. Speaking of rappers,
better
than Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, this is a dude that we know from the Long Island comedy scene. And he got to be on Kill Tony, and we're just going to show his clip, actually. And then we're going to go talk about... Speaking of white rappers...
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Right into the tip of that mic. Good and loud, Matt.
Yo.
Yeah.
Kind of rap. Where we move banana fast. Let the hammer pass so much could teach a masterclass. Yeah, I'm about my cash. Back with another smash better than the last. Put y'all on blast. They don't like us. Guess we too righteous. Y'all got it on the minor, so I had to jack the price up. Who's more sketchy? The hustler or the customer? One's getting money. The other moving funny. Yo, I'm the joke crafter, flow caster, smoke master, show smasher. Yo, foes disaster when they pretend to be my friend, then I extend and toe tag ya. Host disasters. Yo, when they try to be my friend. Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
That's actually
we found
pretty
your
good.
talent.
I didn't know he rapped.
Nah, so yeah, so
You're a rapper.
I mean, when I met him, he didn't rap. He did a little rap, but he also did a lot of comedy. But he was always just random and weird. Like that guy, like
random and weird is good.
I watched him do 6 minutes on a pencil once. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
like
just
rapping or just
no comedy on a pencil. Like he would
like
just
Ticonderoga #2,
whatever it was. Yeah, like he was just one of these guys that like just off the top of his head. I gave him a spot one time at Alibi, and he spent the entire time doing crowd work on just Pat Dunn and his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? He sat he sat next to them basically and just went off and just random as hell. And like of all the people and like that's the scene that I think would be best for that, it'd be him. Because you know everybody, present company included, would try to be too cool for the room. You know what I'm saying? We'd try to be like, we'd be nervous as fuck, but we'd be like, this is my time, you know? But he's up there like, yeah, I'm a member of the Nation of Islam. He rapped. Yeah. You know, like, it's like, I
mean, it's...
I'm very proud of him. I'm very, very proud and very happy for
Dude, yeah. It's like, it's tough. And people don't understand, when you do Kill Tony, you have to, like, wait in line to see if you get...
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
You know, in a bucket that they pick randomly from,
and
you know what I mean?
hear, like, they basically got off the plane in Austin and more or less he went right there. Like, they've been trying to... I know Dom's on, like, I think Dom's on one of the smaller rooms that, like, Rogan's got.
That's cool.
You know, so, like, they hit the ground running once they got there. And
that's
very
good.
proud
I
of
like
them. Very happy for
Dom. I think Matt I've only met, like...
Today's his birthday, actually.
Dom?
Dom Lamarcus, today's his birthday, yeah.
It is. Happy birthday, Dom Lamarca, friend of the show. I love him to death. Upsplifted rules. He's just, like, the nicest dude I've ever met in my life.
For real. That's the most genuine guy. Yeah, he's all the time. Yeah,
I want him to get famous so they make plush dolls of him so I can have it in my house. I want them to do a Build-A-Bear special Dom Lamarca edition.
And he's got, like, merch and stuff, so...
He had merch. He was one of the only dudes that had merch, and I wasn't, like... Because sometimes I see comedians with merch, and I'm like, why?
Right.
You know what I mean?
The only two people that have merch that I feel can get away with the merch is Dom, because he's just got, like... Originally, they were just grinders and shit, right? And then fucking Steve Rocco Perillo has a prayer card.
I know.
With a joke on the back, and somebody gave him like a treasure chest once as like a gift, so he sells them at the shows out of a treasure chest, which is perfect for him. Which is perfect for him. And I don't want to brag, but I got a signed one.
Oh, you did?
It's just a personalized to James Love Steve.
I'm gonna have him on the show.
I can get him for you.
Oh, you can? You know?
I got the hookup.
Dude, I got to get him back in the show because we've been talking about. He wants to come out and talk about Hanna-Barbera cartoons with me.
Okay.
Like the whole universe that they didn't get a chance to like fucking Birdman and all that shit,
stuff, right.
Space Ghost, but then also like Funky Phantom.
That's brand new to me. Wow.
Yeah, Funky Phantom. He was an 18th century ghost, and everybody solved crimes back then.
Right, Scooby.
You know?
That was,
you got the Scooby-Doo treatment. There was a point in America where that's when you made it.
right.
You know, that's how you knew you were famous. If you got the guest star in Scooby-Doo, or if they were like,
who was it? It was Casey Kasem. Was
Yeah.
fucking.
"Hi, folks.
Fuck American Top 40. I solve crimes.
Hi, folks. I'm Casey Kasem, and I'm here to solve it with these 12 clues right now." That's a horrible Casey Kasem, but
Are you good on this? Because I'm like 3 to your 1 right now, but I also might have a problem.
so.
Oh.
Mugshot Shawtys is a game that I'll play sometimes on. I usually try to do it with comedians. But there's a Instagram page called Mugshot Shawtys, and it's basically hot girls that have been arrested.
Okay.
And you look at the picture, you try to tell me what crime they've committed based on their picture, and if you would swipe left or right on them.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, you want to play?
Yeah, let's play.
Play, all right. We'll do Mugshot Shawtys, Chris. Yeah, so I started. Keith Fairfax actually invented this game.
All right, I like it. I like it.
And I play it every once in a while. Originally, I ended every show with it, but yeah, they're all right. So, oh man. All right, so this is our first one right here from Mugshot Shawtys. Based on this picture, James, what do you think her crime is, and do you swipe left or right?
She definitely like some sort of like public vandalism of like a car or the guy's property, like keyed his car or something like that. And yeah, I like dark features, so let's swipe right.
All right, James is swiping right, and you're saying some sort of destruction of property?
Destruction of property, maybe involving a boyfriend's, something like that.
All right, let's see what her crime is, Chris. This is about James. Counts of assault, technically disorderly conduct, and damaging a telephone line. I would say judges that 1 point to James.
I know crazy bitches when I see them. All right, let's go.
All right, next. That's good. That's the best guess.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say for this one, I'm gonna throw my hat into the ring on this one. I'm gonna say DWI. Oh. Some sort of drug or drug related.
She looks like. It's too.
She got a glassy look in her eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like some kind of assault, like some kind of.
You're gonna go with assault,
like with a frying pan or some kind of like some random like a foreign object.
Assault with a foreign object.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that.
And swipe left or right.
Left.
No good, huh?
Nah, she's too plain.
She's too clean. I need
plain.
She's too plain.
Plain.
All right, Chris, what do we got? 4 counts of unlicensed practice of a healthcare professional prescribed patients medicine while being unlicensed the entire time. That's a nice way of saying she was dealing drugs.
I wish I would have swiped right. God, I would have super liked her. God damn it.
Oh man, you fucked up.
Yeah, you
dude.
got Adderall? What do you got? Like,
I did not see that. That's my favorite crime yet. I'm definitely taking you out for fucking sushi.
Exactly.
In a strip mall though. So I'll swipe right, but what do you think? Probably. You're gonna say assault again? She looks like.
Yeah. I'm gonna say assault with a. Yeah.
I'm gonna say assault and battery. I'm just gonna go right away.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I want to go with that.
She looks mean.
She definitely made a scene in public.
Ooh, public drunkenness.
No, just yeah. I mean, maybe, but like, yeah, she definitely.
Let me get a good look at her. She has the eyes of a caged animal. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna say some sort of assault. What do we got, Chris? Survey says. Just theft? Oh. Next. Whoa! This woman was excited to take her mugshot.
And she got a neck tattoo. All right, so
first of all, I will marry this woman.
How many times do I got to say assault before it's true? That looks like the same one.
I bet she fucks like an animal.
Yeah, she got the septum.
She's
got the septum and the.
She probably holds the knife right up against your throat. Are you saying assault, though? I feel like we say assault every time.
We do, but once we say don't say assault, it's going to be assault.
Yeah, so you got...
I'm going to say, something like... something with drugs.
Something with drugs?
Something drug-related.
All right, I'm going to say possession. What do we got, Chris? DUI. That woman is like
drugs under the influence. So that means drugs. All
yeah.
right,
so
close
she.
enough.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna.
All right, 1.5.
Some sort of cocaine, perhaps. All right. All right. All right.
Look at those. I can't even see her people.
She seems nice. Oh, I'm gonna say because she has a blanket over her. I'm gonna say public drunkenness and public indecency because she's definitely naked.
Yeah, definitely like puking in public.
And she looks very cute, and I would absolutely love to take her out for a nice lobster dinner.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, public intoxication or something like pissing in public. Something
she seems
like,
like when she walks in the room, it's slow motion, and then she takes a shit. She got that little smirk. Street racing.
Oh my God! What was that fucking Ava Mendez?
What was she, the prize?
I know exactly. She was the
flag girl. Was this the street racer? She's like, word. How come you were a shitty street racer? The police caught you.
She was the one. Remember in one of them? I think it was like the first one.
What, Fast and Furious?
Yeah, one of the first. I just said the first one.
I was like, I have context on this show.
No, fucking. I think it was Ja Rule. She's like, if you win, you get both of us. Remember that one?
If you win, you get me.
And then both of us. She was one of them. That's what she.
That's right. It was because I remember fucking Vin Diesel runs past Ja Rule, who's like driving like this in like a car with Nas.
And it was like street racing was the charge, but she got this was a woman, so she probably like crashed or something until you know what I'm saying? Like the charge was street racing, but she got caught because she wrapped it around a telephone pole because she drives like a woman.
Chris, edit that out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No. We're making...
Machine Gun Kelly's awesome.
No, fuck you.
We're going to edit.
Next. Street racing. That's the first time that's ever come up.
That's where we draw the line.
I draw the line at Machine Gun Kelly. No, if you like him, I don't give a shit.
I don't. I draw the line of stereotypes.
Oh. What? Is this a before and after? She looks like Mariah Carey's meth double. Is that a mugshot? This seems like a school photo. What is the side? Am I wrong?
Smiling.
It looks like her. It looks like her face is lopsided.
So it's like it's no big deal to her. Like it was no.
I'm gonna say drunken. Something with drugs. Some drunk in public. Drunk something.
I hope one of these is like hired a hitman to kill somebody. Like
You caught me.
Yeah, because she acts like it's no big deal.
I'm gonna say assault with a crossbow.
Assault with a crossbow. I'm gonna say
her eye. One eye is higher than the other, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, but that other picture throws me off.
I don't know why there's two. Well, there's clearly that. The second one is.
You know what you said?
You know what? She's probably some sort of senator. I'm gonna say some sort of bribery or taking bribes.
Ooh, yeah.
Since we're doing street racing and thinking outside the box, I say she was a public servant and she got caught. Taking kickbacks.
All right, I'm going to go sort of with that, but with the other one before, I'm going to say some kind of like malpractice-ish.
You think she's a nurse? All right.
Or whatever. Some sort of.
I like it.
Some sort of white collar. I'm going to go white collar.
This is some white collar. Crime,
I'm going to go white collar.
I like it.
White collar.
What do we got, Chris?
Fucking complete opposite.
Stabbed her boyfriend in a fucking first degree of a pro cyclist.
She's the bitch from the fucking Tour de France. We've come full circle.
That guy died.
We've come full circle.
Broke his neck.
We've come full circle. No,
what
seriously.
The fuck?
Because she has a look like it's no big deal. Like, so she's
in
like
Austin, Texas. Call Dom LaMarca right now.
Seriously, I got him. Happy birthday, bro.
Dom, who is this woman?
Bitch? What?
Yo, what?
Wow.
That is amazing.
She had white collar. I'm going to Club Fed. Yo, all over her face, right?
Did you not say earlier hired a hitman?
Yeah, no. One of them had the look of just like, but it's first degree, premeditated of a pro cyclist. So she was at the Tour de France, and
I need to know who this is. Whoa, Chris is in the moment. Austin woman charged with the murder. An Austin woman accused of shooting and killing professional cyclist Mariah Wilson at an East Austin home appeared in court Wednesday during a pretrial hearing. Police said Caitlin Armstrong, that's hilarious, 34, Lance Armstrong, okay, I was reaching.
Oh, I get it, it's very clear.
34 shot Wilson, it's not funny, someone's dead. Shot Wilson, I'm such a piece of shit. Shot Wilson in May and left the country shortly after the incident.
She went to France because she's got a real vendetta against cyclists.
Where she went to France and was found and sabotaged
the... A fucking cyclist broke her heart when she was 16.
Dude, we might have...
She's got a vendetta for life.
There might be... We have to end the episode right now.
This is fucking too much. I love it.
Authorities spent 43 days searching for Armstrong when they found her at the Tour de France race. Oh, shit.
She said she was just taking a selfie.
I was trying... The hearing Wednesday, she shot this person. Why? For just be crystal, the alleged had reckless. Armstrong's defense team filed a Franks motion, a legal proceeding when a court is asked to determine whether a police officer or detective lied in pursuing an arrest warrant. The alleged Spilter had reckless disarray. What does that say? Disregard for the truth when filing for the warrant allowed police to arrest Armstrong. So this woman, that's amazing. I mean, I got to end on that. This was the full circle.
Yeah, you may as well.
Is there one more?
Yeah, there's one.
Just do one more.
Hired a hitman.
No, this woman did it herself.
No, I'm leaning in for the next one. I don't care what it is. Hired a hitman.
You're going weird? Oh,
Ooh.
you look. Wait.
Look at that droopy eye.
Oh, you're on acid. Look how big those fucking pupils are.
Yeah, seriously.
But she's like, I'm caught. Might as well smile.
I actually,
Dude, one eye is higher than the other.
My second mugshot, I smiled because, yeah. We'll do drugs.
I'm going to say some sort of drugs.
Some sort of drugs.
Some sort of drugs.
Paid a hitman with drugs to kill
DUI,
somebody.
DWI. I'm going to get specific. Threatening.
Just threatened?
Yeah, I should have. Look at that crazy look on her
Look at
face.
that grill.
I really do try to give the benefit of the doubt and just be like, no, I mean, people fuck up. But it's always the ones that smile like maniacs that were like, hey, stab somebody 7 times with scissors.
Right, like that last one, we thought was like, she thought it was no big deal.
I thought it was white collar crime.
Right, no big deal, like this ain't shit, and then it's like, no, I just
Are we racist?
I shot a man. No, we're just,
all right.
No, not at all. I don't think race has nothing to do with it. These are women.
These are just women.
These are just women.
What? Women are objects.
These are just our. These is.
This person definitely stabbed somebody in the gym with a barbell.
Yeah, look at her. Look at that chiseled jaw.
She's like on her.
John Cena. Look at her.
I think she strangled her last boyfriend with her bare hands.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
I think this is my new wife.
Yeah, exactly. This is gonna be.
This woman's beautiful. I love her. I understand the hair is not great, but you spend the night in women's prison, it's gonna happen. I'm willing to be a live-in husband for you.
I'm gonna say. Escape from a mental hospital.
This woman has broad shoulders.
She does have very broad shoulders.
DWI, 0.15. Wow, 0.20.
My girl.
God
What's going on?
damn.
How you doing? Where you from?
Yo, cheers to you for... Yo, this lady... She seems like a tall woman.
That is a goddamn soldier. I mean, listen.
0.20?
I mean, that's only...
How are you alive?
Oh, I mean, that's only like...
What's the legal limit? 0.08?
No, 0.08's the 0.08's the legal limit in New York, and then that's barely twice. That's nothing.
But like 0.20.
She 0.08.
Oh, 2.6 would be like a real concern.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If the decibel's in the next spot, then yeah, we got some problems.
Okay.
She basically had
5 drinks.
7.5 drinks and then hit the road in an hour.
She had 7.5. I love how you're like, she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.5
No, because
drinks.
it's 15. It's 0.2. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that. Everyone that's been in there.
9 drinks.
9. All right. Oh, that's right. Because they say with women. Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
Because they're
All right, last one. Let's bring it on home.
Hired a hitman.
I'm going to say that she blew up a church and killed 20 kids because she has got the craziest look on her face.
She really does. She really does. We're going to say...
And I'm going to say that I would, if this was a blind date, I would pretend to be sick.
I'm going to say something involving a coworker. Like, she just like...
She stabbed the coworker?
She hauled off on a coworker. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
All right, go for it. Chris, what's the crime? Domestic battery in front of a minor.
In front of a minor.
That's pretty crazy. They smiled like, I did what I did. I'm proud of it.
I like how all of our crime answers
Wait, is
were
this like
right
in a
across
home?
the board. We just matched them wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we got all the crimes right, but we didn't match them with the with the perp.
One of these days, I'm gonna get one where it's across the board amazing.
That's great. That's
All
so
right,
funny.
Let's wrap. What's up?
Yeah, she beat the shit out of her husband in front of her, I think it was a 2 or 3 year old child.
What, when they were letting out preschool?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if she did it like in the parking lot of like a pre-K?
Who was her husband? Machine Gun Kelly?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Millennial Stoner.
This has been the elder Millennial Stoner.
I'm Joe Winchell.
And that's
And that is full circle. We already did plugs. Follow us on Instagram, Jimmy the Geek. Jimmy the Geek. At that Winchell Kid 87. Good night, everybody.
Deuces.
Deuces.
The Millennial Stoner outro song. Yeah, pack a bowl and sing along. Blah, la, blah, la, blah, la, 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 la. Ba, ba, blue sheep, ba, 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 ba. This is the favorite podcast of the Dalai Lama.